Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the news at 9. The headlines. Rajya Sabha proceedings stalled following uproar by opposition over Assam's draft NRC issues. Supreme Court directs Centre to formulate standard operating procedure to deal with claims and objections regarding draft NRC list. Lok Sabha passes Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Amendment Bill 2018. Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stresses on the need for greater synergy among the services as well as the Ministry of Defence. 8 core sector industries growth climbs to 6.7% in June 2018. And in sports, India to take on Italy in a must-win playoff in the Women's Hockey World Cup tonight at London. The Rajya Sabha was adjourned for the day amid continuous protests by opposition members over the issue of the National Register of Citizens. The opposition members trooped into the well, raising slogan over the BJP President Amit Shah's statement that the Assam Accord signed in 1985 remained unfulfilled due to lack of courage by Rajiv Gandhi government. Mr. Shah said it is the NDA government that has taken it up. Initiating the discussion earlier today, leader of the opposition, Ghulam Nabi Azad, said the issue is relating to human rights affecting over 40 lakh people in Assam. He said the issue should not be politicized. After the adjournment, Rajya Sabha Chairman Venkaiah Naidu called leader of the opposition, Ghulam Nabi Azad, to his chamber and conveyed his unhappiness of the way a good discussion on NRC in Assam was derailed towards the end. Mr. Naidu said for the first time he suspended the question hour on the demand of all sections of the House to discuss the issue, but the purpose was defeated by not allowing the discussion to conclude and preventing government from responding. Congress today accused the BJP leaders of making provocative statements on the issue of Assam National Register of Citizens, leading to adjournment of the Rajya Sabha. Talking to reporters outside Parliament, senior party leader Anand Sharma alleged that the House was discussing the issue, but BJP President Amit Shah made provocative and unwarranted statements over the issue. Charging the BJP of twisting the issue, Mr. Sharma said, it is not the principle of NRC, but the process adopted to prepare the list which has been questioned by the Congress. BJP President Amit Shah today categorically stated that the NRC draft is not the final list and reiterated that those who have been left out will be given an opportunity to prove their nationality. Addressing media in New Delhi, Mr. Shah said the process of making claims and objections will be done before the final NRC list. He said the NRC is for the country's security and sovereignty to safeguard India's borders. Accusing Congress party of playing vote bank politics on the issue, the BJP president said Congress do not have the courage to oust Bangladeshi infiltrators. He asked Congress, TMC and other parties who are speaking against NRC should clear their stand on Bangladeshi infiltrators.
बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठियों के लिए कांग्रेस पार्टी स्पष्ट करे कि कांग्रेस पार्टी का स्टैंड क्या है और जिन जिन पार्टियों ने इसका समर्थन किया है वो सारे के सारों ने स्पष्ट करना चाहिए उनका स्टैंड क्या है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कमिटमेंट है, हम इस देश की सीमाओं की सुरक्षा को टॉप मोस्ट प्रायोरिटी देते हैं, हम इस देश के नागरिकों की सुरक्षा को टॉप मोस्ट प्रायोरिटी देते हैं।
Mr. Shah said many leaders spoke in the Rajya Sabha, but surprisingly none of them mentioned that this is just a draft list and not the final one. He said his party will continue to fight against Bangladeshi illegal immigrants. The Supreme Court today said the publication of the complete draft NRC of Assam cannot be the basis of any coercive action against anyone since it is merely a draft. It also directed the Centre to formulate Standard Operating Procedure (SOP) to deal with claims and objections. The Apex Court directed the Centre to place the SOP before it for approval and said it should be fair and giving reasonable opportunity to contest exclusion. A bench of Justices Ranjan Gogoi and R.F. Nariman said the Centre should place the SOP before it by August 16th and that a local registrar has to give notice to those who have filed claims and objections and give them reasonable opportunity for hearing. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh has once again allayed fears sparked after the publication of the National Register of Citizens (NRC) in Assam. He reiterated that nobody will be harassed in the entire verification process. In a series of tweets, Mr. Singh said, adequate opportunity of being heard will be provided to all persons. The Home Minister said Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, met him in New Delhi today regarding publication of draft NRC. Mr. Singh said he told her that the NRC updation exercise was being carried out in a totally fair, transparent and non-discriminatory and legal manner. The Home Minister told Ms. Banerjee that the draft NRC had been published in accordance with the provisions of Assam Accord and under the monitoring of the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, Senior Assam Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma has condemned the statement of West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee over the NRC issue. Mr. Sharma said that Ms. Banerjee must not be aware of the legal process of NRC updation or she has done it to gain political mileage. Registrar General and the Census Commission of India, Sailesh, said that the citizens whose names have not figured in the NRC draft published yesterday need not panic. In an exclusive interview to All India Radio, Mr. Sailesh said people whose names did not figure in the list can find out the reason by visiting the Seva Kendras and filling up a form from 7th August.
Those persons who do not find their name beginning from 7th of August, they can go to the Seva Kendra where they submitted their application forms, and by giving a very short form of seeking information about the reason why they were not included, the local registrar who is in charge of that Seva Kendra will see the case of the concerned person and his family. What was the shortage in the documentation or in examination or in evidence which led to his name not being included?
Mr. Sailesh added that none of the genuine Indians will be left out. The final NRC will be published after the disposal of claims and objections. Tune into the FM Gold and Rajdhani channel of All India Radio at 9:15 tonight to listen to the interview. The Lok Sabha has passed the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Second Amendment Bill 2018. The bill amends the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016 to clarify that allottees under the real estate project should be treated as financial creditors. The voting threshold for routine decisions taken by the Committee of Creditors has been reduced from 75% to 51%. For certain key decisions, this threshold has been reduced to 66%. The bill also allows the withdrawal of a resolution application submitted to the National Company Law Tribunal under the court. This decision can be taken with the approval of 90% of the Committee of Creditors. Replying to a debate on the bill, Finance Minister Piyush Goyal said the government is giving emphasis on resolution and liquidation will be the last resort. He said the Insolvency Law Committee had given suggestions on 9 major issues and the government fully accepted it.
After years of lethargy in recovering bank loans, finally we now have a new law, the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016, which has started bringing very big bank defaulters to the book, to their knees, and made banks recover loans from very large defaulters.
The Finance Minister also informed the House that the government has no plans to denationalize banks. During the debate, Congress member M. Veerappa Moily claimed that the centre is deliberately attempting to denationalize banks. This is All India Radio giving the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has stressed on the need for greater synergy among the services as well as between the Ministry of Defence. Addressing the 2-day Unified Commanders Conference in New Delhi, which concluded today, Mrs. Sitharaman assured the services that its preparedness will be a top priority for the government. Defence Ministry in a release said the conference provided a platform for discussions at the apex level on all joint issues among the 3 services and Ministry of Defence. Earlier, Army Chief General Bipin Rawat, Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanwa and Navy Chief Admiral Sunil Lamba also addressed the conference. 8 core sector industries registered 7-month high growth of 6.7% in June this year. According to the data released today by the Commerce and Industry Ministry, 8 sectors including coal, refinery products, fertilizers, steel and cement showed better performance due to better outcome by cement, refinery and coal segments. The release said that the expansion of cement was 13.2%, in refinery products 12% and coal 11.5% year-on-year basis. Crude oil registered a negative growth of 3.4%, while natural gas witnessed a negative growth of 2.7% in June compared to the year-ago period. In Jharkhand, farmers are benefiting a lot by getting their soils tested under the Soil Health Card scheme of the government. This is helping them not only to avoid unnecessary fertilizers, but also in the selection of the right ones with the right combination and right proportion. Our correspondent spoke to various beneficiaries in different parts of the state. We have a ground report.
Farmers in Jharkhand are availing the facilities of having their soils tested comprehensively in various labs and have soil health card made. In Khunti district, one farmer, Sukram Mahto, spoke of the benefit he is getting from it.
मिट्टी की जांच कार्ड बनने के बाद हुई, इससे हमें पता चला कि मिट्टी में नाइट्रोजन, फास्फोरस की मात्रा कितनी है, हमें उसे और बेहतर बनाने के लिए क्या करना होगा। इस जांच के बाद मेरी जो कमियां थी मिट्टी की, उसे दूर करके मैं देख रहा हूं मेरी फसल लगातार बढ़ते जा रही है।
Similar feedback was from Dumka district, where farmer Satyanarayan Mirdha told his experience.
पहले खेत में हम लोग अपने मन से कुछ भी खाद डालते थे, लेकिन जब ये कार्ड बना और मिट्टी जांच हुआ तो बताया गया कि कितना क्या चाहिए, कौन खाद कितना चाहिए, किस समय पर चाहिए, और ये हेल्थ कार्ड जो है ये हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा साबित हुआ।
One more farmer, Sunil Saw of Chatra, also expressed happiness.
चतरा कृषि विज्ञान केंद्र में लगे हुए मिट्टी जांच मशीन के जरिए हम अपने खेतों के मिट्टी के सेहत की जांच करवाते हैं, जिससे उसकी उर्वरक शक्ति का पता चल जाता है। उसके बाद आवश्यकता के मुताबिक हम खेतों में सही मात्रा में खाद का उपयोग करते हैं। सॉइल हेल्थ कार्ड कुल 12 तत्व के बारे में महत्वपूर्ण जानकारी दी गई है।
With our district correspondents of Khunti, Dumka and Chatra, this is Rajesh Sinha for AIR News, Ranchi.
Unique Identification Authority of India, UIDAI, has advised people to refrain from publicly putting their Aadhaar numbers on internet and social media and posing challenges to others. This advisory came in the wake of some news items appearing on social media reporting few persons publicly posting the Aadhaar numbers on internet. The Central Board of Secondary Education has started inviting online application for conduct of Central Teacher Eligibility Test CTET 2018. The online application process will start from tomorrow and the last date will be 27th of August. However, the fee can be paid up to 30th of next month before 3:30 p.m. The candidates have to apply online only through CTET website www.ctet.nic.in. The CBSE has also declared the result of UGC NET in record time. The examination was held in July this year. Top Indian shuttlers Saina Nehwal and Kidambi Srikanth notched up comfortable victories over their respective opponents to make an impressive start at the BWF World Championship in Nanjing, China today. Saina defeated Turkey's Aliya Demirbag 21-17, 21-8 in the second round to set up a pre-quarterfinal clash with 2013 champion Ratchanok Inthanon of Thailand. Domestic stocks continued the rally today to close at record highs, though the gains were marginal due to cautious investors ahead of the RBI policy outcomes tomorrow. A report.
Sensex today closed, added 112 points at a new lifetime high of 37,607, continuing its record run for the 7th straight day. The broad-based NSE Nifty also continued its record-smashing streak for the 4th day by gaining 37 points to settle at a fresh all-time high of 11,357. The rupee today appreciated 13 paise to close at 68 rupees 54 paise against the US dollar. Lalema Aneja Dang with Sanjeev Kumar Singh for AIR News.
Centre has said that Common Service Centre CSC will register the beneficiaries of Ayushman Bharat. The Ayushman Bharat is a national health protection scheme which aims to provide a cover of 5 lakh rupees per family annually to 10 crore vulnerable families. Beneficiaries can visit the nearby CSCs across the country to get the benefit of the scheme. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Rajya Sabha proceedings stalled following uproar by opposition over Assam's draft NRC issues. Supreme Court directs Centre to formulate standard operating procedure to deal with claims and objections regarding draft NRC list. Lok Sabha passes Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Amendment Bill 2018. Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stresses on the need for greater synergy among the services as well as the Ministry of Defence. 8 core sector industries growth climbs to 6.7% in June 2018. And in sports, India to take on Italy in a must-win playoff in the Women's Hockey World Cup tonight at London. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.